public who wish to speak shall have 5 minutes. If there is none, then we will go into a public hearing on the budget at 9:25.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Oh, 9:29. We're going to open a public hearing on the budget. Discussion on the budget.
Is this the time for like raises and all that stuff too, or no?
And
Like if we had asked for a raise for our employees, is this the time she wants to talk, or? I mean, I already have. I just didn't know if y'all have made a decision on those. I know we had discussed it
Not in
yesterday.
the current budget.
Okay,
The 2% raise for everyone's in the current budget.
right, the cost of living basically raise. Right,
Cost of living for everyone.
right.
Yes.
So y'all have made a decision on my clerk getting something after 11 years being here? That's all she's ever gotten is just the cost of living raises that y'all done.
That everybody's.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I don't think there's been any more specific discussion since you had proposed that.
Yes, ma'am.
Discussion. I guess there is no discussion on it.
So if she doesn't get a raise, so next year will be 12 years, I'll come up again and have to ask again for another raise. for her. So with that sheet that we have that's supposed to be adjusted, they're supposed to come up to a certain amount, they're never gonna get close to maxing out because you're never gonna go up that ladder. So I don't understand how it works there.
Now, were you talking about the hiring sheet?
The hiring sheet in the one that y'all said that they taper off of, do you know what I'm talking about, Jeannie?
Pay grade.
The pay grade sheet is what she's talking about.
Is that the one, the hiring, amount? And then it has a cap, but we've not ever stopped at the cap because the raises.
They're not at the cap, they're not even close to the cap.
Well,
That's what I'm saying, like, how do I get to that point where we can actually start moving them up from the bottom?
It's supposed to mean that when you get to that point, you do not get another raise. That's what the cap is. It's
Okay.
just to, say that a job is a maximum amount for a job to be paid for, but we've never held that cap.
Right.
It's always just been that everybody's getting the same amount of raise. And so really the cap is not coming into effect.
Okay. Last year, I know that Jeannie's, at her position, was able to get a actual raise last year, not just a 2%, but actual raise, and then somebody else was last year. So I don't understand why our clerks are not able to get a raise.
You were hired in at less than what the hiring amount was, is that correct?
Yes, the pay scale wasn't in effect when I came on board. It didn't come in until 2013, which is after I was hired on. And so the pay scale came into effect. But I did make less, quite a bit less than my predecessor. She was at the same as the chief deputies in each position. And so at that time, I think they were making around 36. I hired it at 33. And so, but last year was the first year that Kay got me up to 36 and not even to what the chief deputies were making, but she did get me up to what the assistant, or close to, not exactly what the assistant auditor was making, which I had taken on a bunch of duties, some from the auditor's office, some from the DA's or sheriff's department, and some, I'm sorry, not the sheriff's department. And so anyway, that was where mine came in, so.
Right. My ladies are at 30,000. And I'm not talking about all four, I'm talking about my clerk. I'm not here for, I can't, like I told y'all earlier, I know what Pam does, because I mean, I see her the next door office, but I'm here for my clerk. I'm not here for anybody else's clerk.
We'd like to just say, next year, I would wishing we could figure out a way that we could give them some type of increase in salary along with the employees and the office. So like for us to try to look at trying to change it in some type of way.
I'd asked this, and not a lot of response, and I want y'all to know, as Commissioner Ford, I want y'all to know that if anybody understands finances, me being on the employee side and a regular employee thinking, oh, the county's got plenty of money, why don't they give us a raise, to being on the side that I see the liability of the county. So I totally appreciate what y'all have to go through. I have asked that maybe go to a set salary per position, look at the position, say this position does these duties, and set that salary for that position so that you don't have 8 dispatchers all making different amounts, or 8 jailers, or 14 deputies all making different amounts when they basically do the same job. And I think y'all understand that because you do that for your road and bridge guys. You want them to make the same thing, even though they've been on the pay scale, they've been moved up to all make the same thing. So we went outside of that pay scale so many times. Even myself was outside of the pay scales at once, as was just mentioned. And so I don't change my stance on that, even though it happened for me. I do believe we should set salary to position, and that way we don't have that. We don't have to come to court every time. You know this is what the salary makes. Longevity pay is paid to pay you for your length of service here. When you do that, I feel like you're double dipping into the length of service. If I say, okay, well, you've been here less time than this person, but then I'm going to pay you longevity pay on top of that, I feel like that's paying somebody twice for the same thing. And so I just asked the court, I know it's not enough time this year, but next year, look at setting salaries to positions. Thank you.
Just so to set the record straight, all my road and bridge guys don't make the same amount.
Any other public comment?
I just like what the court don't do that, they'll pick up and have something working.
I was under the impression that yesterday that he was going to get the truck over here at the courthouse. The truck that we're not
I
using.
know that was down in discussion.
I thought y'all said the sheriff's department for
Temporary.
Yeah.
Until we figure
So then you
out-
get that for full time then? Is that what you're saying?
We're gonna look, we talked about looking at that and see.
But you know that we do need to make sure that he does have a vehicle. Bill plays a very vital role to the commissioners in helping us with some major problems that we have with dumping on the road. And we just want to make sure that he's able to get to the issues that we have. I know that there have been major dumping on all of our roads, and not having a vehicle to get there, and a car just not going to work. So we need to make sure that we have proper vehicles that he can get ready.
I know we appreciate the SO, I only have one, but one thing I noticed, Gary, I changed that to barriers because there's one no good. And with the tires on that truck, the guy slickies at the table, all for let you know what kind of way you're going to be riding.
All right. I think the commissioners will look at that. Any other public comment? If not, 9:38. We close public comment on the budget. Item number 2 is to adopt the budget. I have one thing that has come in this morning. When the Jarvis has brought a bill, and it is for the software licenses, and it is about almost $4,000 more than what we had budgeted, than what our bill had previously been. So we can either make a change in the budget right now, or we can wait and just do a journal entry in in October to fix that. Which at this point, I would recommend we just wait and make a journal entry, I'm sorry, a line item transfer, budget amendments, to correct that. So is there anything else on the budget?
We can wait like over, do it.
We can, because we make out of contingency. We can just make that change again, rather than having to reprint everything again. And that- Is there discussion on the budget? Not do we have a motion to adopt the budget?
I'll make a motion to adopt the budget.
All in favor, aye. Opposed? Are there any opposed? Everybody? All right. Motion carried. Item number 3 is to adopt the tax rate and approve an order adopting the tax rate and authorizing the tax assessor to assess and collect taxes in accordance with the tax rate. And the motion will be, I move that the property tax rate be increased by the adoption of a tax rate of 0.35947, which is effectively a 6% increase in the tax rate. It's 2 cents, but it's a 6%. Do we have a motion to adopt the tax rate?
Much good. Tax rate.
This is your motion, is that correct? I move that the property tax rate be increased by the adoption of a tax rate of 0.35947, which is effectively a 6% increase in the tax rate. Is that your motion?
Correct.
Do we have a second?
That's second.
All in favor, aye. Any opposed? None. Motion carried. Lauren, did you get that? There we go. All right. Any discussion or comments from commissioners, court members?
Yes, we are. Yesterday we talked about Lulu and the fire truck and the fire good. Tickle on 2 of them, they're in the shop now, they've already been in the shop. So I'd like to request that we pay for that out of that massive grant like we did the Lulu truck. One same kind of part, gonna cost roughly $5,000, bigger truck. They don't know for sure what it's gonna cost, but it's been in the shop about a week to help to get that from all our money. It's like it's the same thing.
Judge Grant, did you hear? He's wanting to
He's
get
already told me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we can vote on the next quarter and maybe get an estimate. The one of the pump did exactly the same like the guy, Chief Luce had busted. Ticket silicone on their truck now, not to let it go to the shop and it doesn't back.
That'd be fine. I mean, we can write it up and approve it next week if that's okay.
Have you already done the other one?
I've already done it.
Was it actually approved this last time?
Yeah, 6,500.
Okay, yes, they do. Also, back on number 3, another part of that was to approve the order adopting the tax rate and authorizing the tax assessor collector to assess and collect taxes in accordance with the tax rate. Do we have a motion to approve the order?
Make that motion. So,
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Any other comments?
Just want to make sure that fire department have the I need it out there because we just don't want them to, like they had with the big fire, not be able to get there. And support the commission's goals. It's the same. We just want them to have it too. And also send a message that we do want to support them and we are going to support them.
Yeah, and I think, my fire department, a couple couple months ago, I had some equipment problems, and that fund that we had was deleted or depleted, and they paid for it out of their fire department, and I'm just now that I need to do something different to help, but in the future, I'll certainly try to find all avenues and what I can find, that I'll help them in my precinct.
That's what John Bowden told me yesterday about that truck he had, Fairfield, against the fire department. Now, the building sign, notice the truck,
Good.
county truck. Because Bowden, said they've done that before.
Do they have a note now?
No,
Okay.
not on that truck.
Because they have a note, I think that's something that we, the county need to take care of. And because those trucks belong to us, and that's our responsibility.
And I think Streetman Fire Department went to the bank and took out a loan to get some bunker gear and some equipment. So, I mean, we definitely need to start looking at those areas.
Not return.